Alrighty, we are back. Let's see what we left off. We're just gonna try to stylize the web story a little bit today. I've got some ideas. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. So if we add a product, then we go to cart. We should have these 4 products now. So one thing I want to do first is move this out of the way. Let's say const get subtotal. And then when we say order details subtotal, we will say get subtotal. There's our subtotal. Dang, we got 3 viewers. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Let me change the color of this. Okay. Let's see. So something we want to do here. Let's move this up. We don't need that. We'll add that to the description. Showing 1 through 10 of cart count. Actually, shopping cart count items 4. That's not correct either. So cart count is the number of items in the cart. So showing 1 through 10 of cart count. That's fine. We'll have to fix this. We'll add a to-do, add proper pagination. Bold. We'll come back to that. So this cart content, I want to add a stylized interactive div thing here, but I want to add that on another page. So let's create a cart folder, and then let's say clothing item.svelte and book item.svelte. My dogs are going crazy. Check, check. Let's add a little bit of tunes.
And get the best music and sound effects for your video.
Check, check. Alright, so we want to get the total items. Get item count. We'll do the same thing here. So under order details, we will get item count. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that works. Just go back and say if we ordered 100 books. Typing in the input's not working. We'll have to fix that at some point. Also, these should be deduplicated. Hold on a second. My wife and son are having a blast together, so that's good. And the dogs don't know how to play, so he's just barking at them. Which is fine. Alright, so what we need to do is say, now something else we need to do is say if product name let's see, let's say how are we gonna do this?
It's what's going on inside of me. It's my moderate to severe ulcerative.
If object Damn, that's some like spicy code right there. If the shopping cart has some product, the product name, color, and size are the same, so this is going to iterate through all of them. So what we can do is we can say object dot, oh, this is a list. We can say for say cart for each product. Can we set it like that? Yeah, we can set it. But this is not the way to do it. So this ends up being a copy, I believe. Let product found equals false. Product found equals true, and then we'll say if the product found, then we update the shopping cart. Otherwise, we add it. So we'll say added here, and then here we'll say alert updated. So let's start here. We'll do 1. So if we say add 1, it should say added, and if we do it again, it should say updated, and then now we should see 2. Cool. And then we'll do the same thing. So if we go to gray, added, and it makes a distinction. Very cool. And then we'll do the same thing here. We'll say for cart for each product we'll say product found true, and then if we go back now, we add the book, added, updated. There we go. Okay, so now we've got some deduplication working. And then we'll say to abstract this out to the orchestrator.
inspiration? Shop Kroger for over 30,000 mouth-watering.
We don't want to abstract all of it, but we do want to abstract some of it.
Like digital coupons worth over
Because not all of this is needed for this page. Like, we might want to use some of this functionality here when we go to update a quantity, for example.
worth it every time. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions.
So we could create like an update quantity function.
Or save $1 each sale. Simply buy 5 or more participating items and save $1 each with your card. Kroger. Everyone.
We'll add product ID. We also want to add a product ID for simplicity. Then we can create a unified function. We'll need to add a remove function as well. But for now, alright, so let's move this out. To the clothing item. Script export lat product. Import button from so let's see if we can save this sucker in here, and then in the index we will add a clothing item with the product. Components, cart, clothing item. Let's go back and see if we can add a clothing item now. So it looks like it works. Now if we update this, can we say class container? UI button and then it's index dot Let's restart the server. Let's restart the UI. I feel like Kick's been having a lot of problems lately. Okay, so if we then add the BR back Cool, we are getting updates in real time. So let's start with style and then say main and then say border radius and border and then let's go to this container class. Let's check out some other websites too. Let's check out our own store. Okay, so it adds an image on the left. I'm not really against that. But I want to do block. No. Where the hell is that? Actually, I wouldn't mind doing it like this. And then we can do the let's go to the product page because I'm totally drawing a blank even though I should know this.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger for over 30,000
Filter
with savings beyond low prices. Like
includes front.
Over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. More savings and more inspiring flavors make Kroger
Comma.
every time. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
And then in the clothing item, we should be able to say image,
Simply buy 5 or more participating
source, product, image, product.
Kroger, fresh for everyone.
We're gonna do flex 1, flex direction row, let's say padding, here we'll say class ML auto. Let's say, there we go. We'll just say this review. Item center. Justify. This should move it over. Justify center. What is that shit called? Tailwind. Class, flex start, flex column,
Before Shopify, were you wondering where to do that?
grow.
You're selling with Shopify. You're easily selling online, in person, and beyond.
We want this one to grow too.
Shopify to ignite their selling. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period.
And then we want this one to just have a class flex mx2. I don't know if we need this one to grow. That's fine. We want this middle one to grow. Justify center. Align item center. Can add this here, class, flex row. We can say justify round. Justify end. Um, flex basis. I don't know you could do this. Basis a quarter, basis half. Can we say basis a half? And basis third? Quarter? Can we do a fifth? I like it. No, it's content. No? So it's items center. Maybe we have to say self center as well. Weird. Can we say console log product image? Actually, why would we even do that when we can just say product image? Undefined. Why is it not, when we go to product, we should have filtered images. Calls a defined function of in each element of an array. If we restart, maybe that was the problem. Maybe it's because we added something. Nope. Okay, let's look here. What are we doing? Oh, you know what? I didn't add it here. What am I doing? I was doing it for book, but not for the shirt.
Sell to your
There we
customers
go.
anywhere with Shopify, the commerce platform designed for entrepreneurs.
There we go.
Online, on social, in person, and on the go.
So for the clothing item, we can go in and remove the text now. So if we had 5 black ones and 2 gray ones, then we should have, boom. Something like a product. Now we are going to need to go back to the storefront, right? So our product, we're gonna have to add the product name, which gets added here. We're gonna have to have product name again, so we're doing these backwards, but god damn it, man. Product, and then we'll have to do it here too. Product name equals product. And then if we go to our clothing item, then we should be able to say product name product dot product name. So this should take us back to the product page, which it does nothing, interestingly. We'll also need to add this to the product name as well. I'm going to start over because these objects are not static. Add a black one and a gray one. Ooh. It would be nice if, cool, the back button takes us to the correct page, but it would be really cool if we say to do add color specific linking. So we can add in, basically it would be like color equals and then product color, something like this. And then this would allow us to select the color as we pass it into the link. Let's look at how we do that. Routify. Decorators, concepts. Yeah, so then we could do, can we do it like that? Can we go to the, product page and say, selected color, and here we'll say, param color. Then we will say So we say import params from
Need inspiration?
Roxy Routify.
1,000 mouth-watering choices with
And then
savings.
here we can say params dot color.
Each week. And
Then we will choose params dot color. Else we will
inspiring flavors.
see if we have colors, and if so, we'll grab color 0. Otherwise, it'll be undefined. So,
Your favorites with the buy 5 or more, save $1 each.
does this work? Can we go here?
$1 each with your card.
Oh, I think
For everyone.
maybe we have to reload it. So if we add a black one, and then we add a gray one, and we go to our shopping cart, we go to the black one, it takes us to the black page. If we go to the gray one, it does not work. Oh, you know why? Because look at that charcoal heather, that worked. So I have to add that same link to the image because it's 2 separate links. So if we go to shopping cart now and we click the image, it takes us to the heather one. So let's test this out with this one has a lot more colors. So if we like add the sand, we add the yellow, we add the light blue, and if we go to the cart, we click the sand one, it takes us to the sand. We click the blue one, it takes us to the blue. We click the yellow one, it takes us to yellow. That's sick. This like actually looks like a damn looks like a web store already. This is dope. Let's say class ML auto. Oops. Wrong page. We want to go to the cart. Where's the cart index? Div class ML auto. We'll say div class flex column. There we go. Now we've got the order button on the right. Let's get rid of the footer. We don't need that. Cool. So now it looks like a cart. The only thing we need to do is add in can we just add a line break? Let's do div and then let's say class gaps y2 3. Do we have to say flex column gap y3? Do we have to have, yeah, we have to have flex, and then let's just add another div here and we'll call this item ID item, and we'll do this for both because we want to add a little bit of a drop shadow. I mean, we could do this on the other page. What am I doing here? But I want it to be here, so we'll say div item, and then we'll add a box shadow. We'll do 0 pixels, 2 pixels. See, we still have to have the border radius of 2 rem.
Need inspiration?
1 rem.
Kroger for over
Okay.
3,000 mouth-watering choices.
And we'll do 5 pixel.
like digital coupons worth over $600
And then we'll
and up to $1
add
off
some.
per gallon at the
Jesus, why is this thing so
savings,
wide?
More inspiring flavors make Kroger worth it every time. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Okay,
Fuel restrictions.
so now we can
Locked in low prices to help you save
say
days.
1 pixel, 3 pixels.
Lock in low prices tags and enjoy extra savings throughout the store. Kroger, fresh.
Yeah, I think that's sufficient. We can lower this even more. We'll offset it by 1 in both directions, so it's on the bottom right. I almost want to make it like, yeah, green. No, we'll do. There we go. Yeah, I think that looks fine. I would like to do on the clothing item. I want to move the quantity under the color. And then we'll just add a blank div here. Just has a line break. Actually, let's do justify, and then we'll say align. There we go. And then for this, we'll say class ML auto. MX auto. There we go. I don't know if I like that. If we say MX3 as well, there we go. That's not too bad. Add a little padding. We can stylize these buttons later. I kind of like the black buttons on the remove, but we can do, what is it called? Let's go. Let's see, where's a page where we've got other buttons? The product page has buttons. Variant, that's what I wanted to look at, variant. Clothing item, variant outline. That way the remove button's not jumping out, and then we can change the order now button later. Let's do like with, no. Yeah, let's just leave it for now. Anything beyond this we can do later. I think this is pretty good. I would say class, content center, maybe? No. Justify center. PY3, there we go. 2. Then we'll just say bold. We'll make this bold. Price is bold. And then we'll copy all of this to our book item. And we'll watch it break. And we have our book here now. Save book item. Ah, shit. Let's add a book. Let's add a shirt. And then in our cart, we will have a book item. Product. Damn, we gotta go back and add it all again. Can't believe it's actually come along this far. Like, this thing actually looks pretty legit. We added the book. So the book's here. We don't have color or size though, so we don't need those. So the book one's actually easier. We just get rid of color and size, and then we say justify between. There we go. And the only other thing that we want to do we want to leave this like this, or do we say image border radius 10 pixels? I think that's it for now. The only other thing we need to do is get rid of the color. We don't have a color parameter on the book, so we don't need that. That will error out. This takes us to the book. We go back. It takes us to the store. Oh, that's not right. I don't know how that happened, but quantity. So index subtotal. There's some multiplication error here. I don't know how that happened. Clip float to 2 decimals JavaScript. To fixed. To fixed. There we go. Cool. So yeah, we have a cart. It looks pretty legit. We've got the ability to, like, if we go in here and we add 5 more of these hoodies, then it should update to our quantity, which it does. So yeah, we've got products. We've got an order page. The next thing we need to do now is add a checkout page. Once we add checkout, we'll be in there. Let's change this real quick. One thing we need to do on the clothing item is say grow 0. We do not want our images to grow or shrink 0. Grow 0, shrink 0. So these should stay the same size, and we'll do the same thing for our book. And then it breaks styling, but we can fix that later. I'm kind of actually okay with that. We'll have to redesign this thing for mobile. So we'll have to add the ability to remove an item. Yeah, we can do that later. I mean, we've got product pages now. Pretty happy with this. yeah. um, yeah, guys, I am gonna drop off here. I'm super excited about this. We have to add remove buttons. We're gonna abstract out the logic a bit next time from the store to basically abstract out this logic where we add it to the cart away from the page itself, because right now they're attached to the product page. So super cool that we can like add multiple colors, go in here, and it takes us to the correct color. The back button takes us to the correct back page. But yeah, super excited about this. Super cool. Yeah. So yeah, we need to add the remove button, make it work properly, be able to adjust the quantity here. So let's add that to the clothing item. To do adjust quantity. That actually would be cool to add a to do component in Svelte. I don't know why that's not a thing, but it should be. Just size. Actually, let's not adjust size here because if you pick the wrong size, I mean, we could have it adjust color and size here. But then that just gets tricky. I do want to allow it to update quantity though. And then obviously we'll have to add some ordering implementations. And then we're not far from having to add a user account. Account sign up pages, we'll have to add a contact page. A little bit more theming because it's obviously pretty blank right now. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of what we've got so far. There's a lot of functionality here. We need to fix that size as well. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. I will catch you guys on the floor.